Hello, I'm Patty, and I wanted to visit with you and show you some soil life so that we can kind of put a picture on what's in the soil so we can understand it better. We're looking at a soil aggregate, microaggregate. This is at 20x, and it's full of organic matter, soil microbes have glued it together with glumalin. There's all kinds of fungi. There's decomposed microbes in there. There's live microbes in there. There's sand, silt, clay. And so that is what is soil structure. And the microbes are glued it together. And so think of it as a house and a home of where they're going to live and function. And it's the lifeblood of your soil. So here's a diagram of it to help you. There's a little closer look. You can start seeing a little bit pieces of fungi in there, which is the long strands. Now for gardeners, this is what we're going to see, and how we can understand it is when the microbes have glued those soil aggregates to the roots of our plant. And so you don't need a microscope. If you're gardening, we just need to dig up a plant once in a while and check and see if the soil microbes are working and if they're present. If they weren't, these roots would be clean, they'd be white, and we wouldn't have our Rastafarian hairdo that we have on this root. So the backbone of the soil food web is the bacteria, so they hold up the whole web. And what I mean by that is that everything else is eating the bacteria. Say it's the protozoa is going to eat the bacteria, and somebody else is going to eat the protozoa and move up the food chain. So bacteria in this picture is the itsy bitsy stuff in the background that just looks like it's jiggling. The glass looking like stuff is sand. You can see there's some aggregates there, soil aggregates, and you're going to get the root beer color as your humics. So the next higher order is, this is a bacterial feeding nematode, and these nematodes are moving aggregates around. They're helping build aggregates, and sometimes they get hunted by fungi, and fungi put out a lariat and they trap the nematode, and then they eat the nematode. This one I'm not quite sure who's got who, but I think somebody's got it. There's all kinds of different nematodes, from bacterial feeders to root feeders to your predatorial nematodes, which are the highest order of nematodes. They're going to eat other nematodes. And this is some fungi. There's lots and lots of different kinds of fungi. So this is some microphyzal. This is just a branched fungi. We talked a little bit about protozoa. So protozoa is a whole family of predators. They're going to be eating the bacteria. These nematodes, you can see how much they're moving around, is creating airspace and water space and making your soil feel soft when you walk on it. So really well-structured soil is going to feel like a sponge. And your fungi is helping glue that together. Here's a stalk ciliate, which is a protozoa. It's just siphoning water. You can kind of see some of the stuff moving around it, and it's pulling in the bacteria. So as these soil protozoans, when they poo out, they're pooing out nitrogen and plant-available minerals to your plants. In fact, they can provide 70% of all the nitrogen. So you can see so much life that's in there. These are higher ordered beings, right? We start with the bacteria, get all the way up to the nematodes, the predatorial nematodes, the shredders, microarthropods, all kinds of them. We got to have the whole soil food web in order to get that highest order of life. So let's take care of our soil.